Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a month or two. How's everybody doing this year so far? February is a really short month. I keep forgetting it's really short, even though it happens every 1 to 3 years. Because every fourth year we get the 29th day. I'm in a different place right now. I'm trying to figure out where's the best angle to film with lighting and the background, and it just throws things off all the time. If you liked it better than the last video, let me know. If you like it better than this video, let me know. If you want to want me to try somewhere else, I can too. So this is my March TBR. I know, we're in March already. March is a mood read month because for some reason I'm in the mood to read about vampires. Don't ask me why. It's just what what my mood is telling me to do right now is to read about vampires. Even though it's March. Yeah, weird. Okay, anyways. My cat's being weird. There's birds over there in the window and she wants to get the birds. Anyways. So yeah. I only have two vampire books in my library, I guess. Not really a library because it doesn't have that amount of books yet. But I only have two vampire books because I've read Dracula already, and that doesn't count because I've read that already. I can read it again if you had wanted to, but I've already read it and I liked it, so there's that. But speaking of Dracula, I do have this book. It's called A Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson. It is signed. I haven't taken the sticker off, even though it bugs me, but I haven't taken the sticker off because I also forget that it's signed half the time. I have 4 signed books, and I forget that they're signed half the time. But this one is, I guess, a really, really bad horror book. Not bad horror book, but like what movies would be called rated R horror books. Horror movies. This is about Dracula's wife, or his first wife, I should say. Constanta, whatever. First bride of Dracula. Saved from the brink of death by a mysterious stranger, Constanta is transformed from a medieval peasant into a bride fitting for an undying king. But when Dracula draws a cunning aristocrat and a starving artist into his web of passion and deceit, wow, I cannot read. Constanta realizes that her beloved is capable of terrible things. Finding comfort in the arms of her rival consorts, she begins to unravel her husband's dark secrets. With the lives of everyone she loves on the line, Constanta will have to choose between her own freedom and her love for her husband. But bonds forged by blood can only be broken by death. So yeah, that one sounds interesting. Is it signed? See, there it is. S.T. Gibson. Looks like it's done in silver Sharpie. I don't know if y'all see that silver Sharpie. It's so like reflective. I don't know. I have all my signed books on display, but I think I want them on better display, I guess, because they're just sitting there, and I don't want the signatures to get all faded as time goes by. Because you know how books, the pages turn yellow and the books kind of just squish and the pages turn yellow. I have that with all of my Harry Potter books. But they smell good. I don't know why. I just like the smell of old books. The writing's kind of big. Like, big font. Like, look at that font. That's a lot. That's a big font. I know. There's only 292 pages. So different from the 300-page books I've been reading in the month of February. I am currently in the middle or almost done with one of my February books. So you will get my February wrap up probably next week, if not this weekend. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen like Monday. Yeah, probably next week sometime. Yeah, next week. On the other hand, my second book is part one of a quartet. It's called The Beautiful. I like the cover though. Kind of reminds, it's like red smoke coming out of a goblet. It's by Renee Adahi. Yeah, it's about vampires in New Orleans, and you know, those kind of sound awesome. I just want vampires, I guess, for the month of March. Don't ask me why. Ooh, some of it's in French. At least that part is. See? That's in French, and then it's translated to English right there. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's a translated word. I think she's French, or she speaks French, because the book takes place in New Orleans, and New Orleans, they speak kind of French. They're French quarters and shit in New Orleans. Anyways, let's get to the synopsis. Yeah, that's what it's called. In 1872, New Orleans is a city ruled by the dead. But to 17-year-old Celine Rousseau, New Orleans is a safe haven after she's forced to flee her life as a dressmaker in Paris. Celine is quickly enraptured by the vibrant city, from its music to its fancy soirees, and even its danger. She becomes embroiled in the city's glitzy underworld known as La Cour des Lions. That's literally what it says. Probably the lair of the lions or something. I know some French. I didn't take French in high school. I just pick up random languages here and there. When you kind of learn about languages and pick up on things, you'll learn that a lot of it is similar. They all take inspiration from each other, so that's where I got that. After catching the eye of the group's enigmatic, that's a big word for people, leader, Sebastian Saint Germain. He sounds kind of sexy. When the body of a girl she knows is found in Sebastian's own lair, the second dead girl to turn up in weeks, Celine battles her attraction to Sebastian and suspicions about his guilt, along with his shame for her own horrible secret. Celine finally takes matters into her own hands, only to find herself caught in the midst of an age-old feud between the darkest creatures of the night. So probably vampires and werewolves? Because it's an age-old feud, unless it's like vampire on vampire coven, between the darkest creatures of the night, where the price of forbidden love is her life. Yeah, so either it's the old feud is probably vampires or werewolves, because that's just a thing. Vampires and werewolves, they have a feud, like Underworld. If you've seen that, it's vampires versus werewolves. And I think the main character in there is Celine. which is a vampire. She falls in love with the werewolf. So yeah. So I feel like this is kind of inspiration for that. I don't know. It could just be vampires on Vampire Coven because it's an age-old feud. Who knows? But this is a quartet, and they have two of the books right here: The Damned and The Righteous. They look kind of cool. I kind of like this cover better. I'm kind of glad it's in paperback just because it's a hefty boy. How many pages is this book? A lot. There's an epilogue that's like two sentences. It's 425 pages. Look at the epilogue, people. 2 pages. What the fuck? The chapters are kind of cool. This chapter is called Love is Not Love. Instead of having numbers and then the title of the chapter, how it used to be sometimes, like Harry Potter would be like chapter 1, the boy who lived. Now there's just either numbers or like this one, how it's just a name of the chapter, which I kind of like. There is an excerpt from The Damned, which I guess believe is book 2 because it's an excerpt. Whatever, I can't freaking. And also has excerpts from her other books, The Wraith in the Dawn, or The Wrath in the Dawn, because there's no I. The Flame in the Mist. I don't know why I added a the. Flame in the Mist. Also, Smoke in the Sun. I wonder what her other books are. I might have to check them out if I like this book. She's been to South Korea, guys. This is so in her acknowledgements. That's one of my dream places, if you haven't figured that out yet. My dream places would be Korea, South Korea, Australia, or the United Kingdom, or like Europe. Because you can do Europe in a lot of... Europe is small enough that you can do it in like a week kind of thing. But all that costs money. But yeah, if I get rid of these, I'm hoping to get Sunrise of the Reaping next month. And if I do, that will be added on to my TBR. If not, it'll probably be my April TBR. If I finish these, I will probably have to come up with another one because I don't have any more vampire books in my library in that room. I could probably read a small book because I have some small books. Throw that in there just so I can. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm tired. This piece is pissing me off because it's just there for no reason. Anyways, yeah, I'm hoping to get it. I thought about ordering it, but I just kind of want to go inside Barnes & Noble and be like, yo, give me this book. And if I do go inside Barnes & Noble and I like this book, I'll probably pick up the second book while I'm there because 2 birds, 1 stone, right? So I'll probably do that. That sounds like a better option. But for sure, Sunrise of the Reaping will be coming. Either this week, or this month, or, March, or April. Probably April. Because we try to only go to shopping once a month. Oh, well, we'll find out. You'll find out when I find out. I'll post it on my Instagram or something, I don't know. Oh my god. Anyway. I don't know, I'm hoping to get through those 2 books, but we're apparently planning on moving for some stupid reason. I wish we didn't move, because I actually kind of like this spot. The animals like this spot. Or whatever. Oh, sorry, my allergies are like really bad today for some reason. It's 48 degrees. No wonder why. Yesterday it was 62, which is kind of nice weather. It's like springy weather, which I like. It's hoodie season, but in the spring, cause I like hoodie weather. Fall's my favorite season. Also because Halloween's in the fall, but that's not the only reason. But I like both of those. You know, like April 25th. Where it's not too hot and not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. Movie reference, if you know where that's from, leave it in the comments. I do a lot of those. My dog's eating random crap off the ground. Yeah, I'll probably get back to the book I've been trying to finish. Not really trying to finish. I'm finishing it. It's actually pretty... It's kind of sweet, to be honest. I haven't read a sweet book in a while. So it's kind of different. Which I kind of like. If you didn't read my February TBR video. I like to my favorite genre is horror. Like, I will sit there and laugh at horror movies because I'm like, what? I laughed at it, okay? The remakes, not the 1990 version. Because I'm just like, what? I laughed at the Terrifier movies. Even though I felt guilty because I'm like, am I supposed to be laughing at these? But it turns out you are supposed to be laughing at those. Even though they are very, very gory. If you hear music in the background, it is my neighbor downstairs because she doesn't know how to shut the frick up. I mean, we've called on her multiple times to shut up. And she's also the reason why my TBRs are short, because I cannot read with music or anything distracting like that. And that's distracting to me. And I don't know where my noise canceling headphones are, otherwise I would put those on. But I also can't put those on because I have a dog. And dogs are like toddlers. If they're quiet, they're getting into something. Because they are usually sleeping right next to you somewhere. So if they're in the other room and they're quiet, it usually means they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing. Trust me. That's why I say that all the time. That it'd be nice to have noise canceling headphones, but I got a dog. Who's right here? Come here. Come here, Steve. Come here, Steve. This is my dog. This is my poopy Steve. This is my poopy Steve. Hi, Steve. Yeah, this is my poopy Steve. This is my poopy Steve. Steve. Say hi, Steve. Say hi, Steve. Say hi, Steve. Hi, Steve. Hi, Steve. Hi, Steve. He is 1 and 3 months. He's gonna be 1 year and 4 months on the first. No, sit. He does do tricks. He does listen, but you know, he's still a little boy. Huh. Stop. Steve. Sit. You say hi to the people. Say hi to the people, Steve. Okay, good job. You guys saw my cat last video. So you can see my dog this video. He just sit and high five. It's kind of cute. I'll show you those one day. Oh, look, you can see my cat in the background. That's Minerva. Get down! Say hello. She's attached to my head. You know, animals. I want to get them siblings, but you know, with the impending move that my boyfriend wants to do for some reason, I don't know if I can. Because I was offered a kitten, and I was like, yeah, perfect for my birthday. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. Whatever. It's whatever. I'll figure it out when we get there, I guess. He's playing again. Just I gave him attention. He's shedding a lot. He's getting rid of that puppy winter fur. So I constantly have to brush him. Minerva's not shedding as much, but he's shedding a lot. He actually makes me itch because of how much shedding he does. It's pretty bad. I am trying to grow my hair out. Right now, when it's not in these braids, I put it in braids when I wash it the night before. So yeah, I mean, it has grown a lot. This time last year, this split right here where it's like a brownish color was blonde, and it was like up here because I dyed it for a Twice concert I went to in March of last year. So it was like this was red, and then like this was red, so I had to bleach it. But now now it's down here, so it's grown a bit. I mean, I still have the bangs part here, but it's grown a bit. I want it down to my butt. I know, weird. But I just want to see. I've had it buzz cutted, and now I want it long. So if you guys have any secrets on to keep it long and healthy, I would be up for that too. If you guys have any new shows I should watch, go ahead. Right now, I only watch the 3 FBI shows: FBI, FBI International, and FBI Most Wanted. Paramount or CBS, but I watch it on Paramount because I don't have cable, so I watch it on the apps. And I also have The Traitors. I watch the U.S. version of The Traitors with Alan Cumming as the host, and that's on Thursdays. And today is the penultimate episode, and then next Thursday, March 6th, is the finale and the reunion, because it told me so on Peacock when I watched last week's episode. For those of you who don't know, the penultimate means the one before the end, basically. That's why, like, in the Lemony Snicket books, number 12 was called The Penultimate Peril, and then the 13 was the end, because 12 was the last book before the last book, if that makes sense. That's what penultimate means, or a rough guess it meant. It probably means something a little bit more in depth in the dictionary, but that's what I explained it as. But yeah, so after The Traitors is done for the season, because it's only on from January to like February. This season was a little bit longer because there's more players on it. I need new shows to watch. I know Wicked and Moana 2 are both coming on streaming next month, so I'll be watching those. But as for shows, I have no idea, because The Last of Us Season 2 doesn't come out until the day before my birthday, which I guessed it. I was like, this show, it says April. It's going to come on the Sunday before my birthday because my birthday's that Monday. So I was like, yes. Pedro. Make this on my birthday. It's April 13th. So I won't watch that till April. But that's it. As for movies, like movie theaters, the only one I'm really interested in right now is The Last Breath, which has Woody Harrelson and Simu Liu in it. That looks pretty good. I'll watch anything with Woody Harrelson in it. So yeah, there's that. Probably Captain America, Brave New World when that comes on streaming because, I know it sets up for the next Avengers movie. I think the Fantastic Four movie that comes out in July is the last movie to set up for the next Avengers movie, if that makes sense. Which I'm watching the Avengers, or not the Avengers, the Fantastic Four movie. It can't be any worse than the one that came out in the 2010s, guys. But it has Pedro in it, and I like my Pedro. So there's that. The Thunderbolts comes out in May, the other end month. But this summer is stacked with movies, guys. So we have to pick and choose which ones we want to watch in theaters and which ones we don't. Because we got Superman in July too. So it's like, oh my god. And then we also have the new Jurassic World movie, which I am iffy on. Because I'm like, just leave it alone. Kind of like the Harry Potter TV series. No one asked for that. But it's like, we get it anyways. And I don't know how I feel about John Lithgow playing Dumbledore. I don't doubt he can do a good job. It's the fact that Dumbledore's supposed to be British or English. And John Lithgow's American. That was the whole point. And you can't have a Dumbledore speaking American when he's supposed to be in English. Whatever. I hope they do good. I don't know. I'll probably watch at least the first episode whenever it comes out in 2026, I think, or 2027. But it's just sad. I don't know about any video games coming out that I want to play yet. I did just finish Jedi Survivor with Cal Kestis, the second one, because it was free on PlayStation Plus. And I played Fallen Order like 2 years ago. No, not 2 years ago. Like 4 years ago. Yeah. And I liked that. And then, because it was like one of the best Star Wars games Cal is one of the best Jedi in a while. So there's that. He's also played by Cameron Monaghan. So there's that. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is on its 1 year anniversary. Technically on the 29th of February, but there's no 29th of February. So it's on its first year anniversary. So yay! Congrats! Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I still want 100% that game. That's why it hasn't been deleted yet. But also, we'll play it again when Part 3 is coming out. Capcom needs to announce Resident Evil 9. But yeah, I don't really know any good video games that are coming out soon. I don't know. Anyways, if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments. On video games, I play pretty much everything. Yeah, I played. Excuse me. She also woke me up early this morning because of her karaoke. I don't mind doing karaoke. Just don't do it at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning. Sorry, excuse my language. Sorry about all the pauses. I have brain fog a lot because of the COVID shit that happened in 2020. And I didn't have a script ready this morning. Oh well, you get this raw and unedited. Yay! But yeah, I tried to fill the awkward silence as best I could. But yeah, those are my books for March. Hopefully, I'll get to all of them. Hopefully, I get Sunrise of the Reaping. I just want. Oh, and this month, because it's not last month yet, it's only the 27th. This month, Dan Brown did announce a new Robert Langdon book, The Secret of Secrets, and I am beyond excited for that. I've read all 5 of them, so this is number 6. So it's been, I think, 12 years since Origins came out. So having a new Robert Langdon book in September is going to be amazing. If you guys have any suggestions on videos to make, like a day in my life, which is kind of boring, but I'll do it if you guys want me to, or a tour of my bookshelf. But I don't have all the books there because some of them are still packed up in the state of Wyoming in a garage somewhere, I think my grandparents' garage. So I don't have all of them, but I just have the ones that I've read. So like The Hunger Games and Harry Potter are all in Wyoming, which I kind of regret because I kind of want to reread those again. But whatever. And all my Twilight books are also in there. Yeah, but I don't want to reread Twilight. But I do want to. My niece, my 10-year-old niece, she's gonna be 10 this year anyways. She actually reads. She's actually reads in like middle school, high school grade level, and a lot of my books are like that. So I kind of want to give her books to read, which I'm pretty proud that she does read that high as a 3rd grader, because that was me. I also have my Little House on the Prairie books in Wyoming, so if I can get those, I can probably get her to read those, because technically it is informational and about history, and that's what my sister wants Avery to read right now is those books, because she's read The Help and she's currently reading The Secret Life of Bees, and she can comprehend those books pretty good too. So in April, if I can go with her to Wyoming, I'll probably take my books out and bring them back just so Avery can read a lot of them. I also have my House at Night books there. Remember those books? Yeah, I have those. So if she wants to read about those too, she can. See, all the books I want to read are all in a different state. So I'm hoping I could go with my sister. If I do go, I'll probably bring Steve. My boyfriend's not coming because he doesn't want to, and because he says he doesn't belong in Wyoming because he's Asian. But yeah, so if I go, I could vlog that if you guys want me to, just like the trip and stuff. If you guys want me to, it's all up to you guys. But other than that, I will just do TBRs, wrap-ups, probably not a 24-hour reading thong because I can't do those. I probably could, but I don't like, my boyfriend doesn't like being on camera, so I probably couldn't do those unless he's like out of town for like a week or something. Well, not a week, a day. I can probably do a 12-hour one, but that's about it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys want me to do, because I'm just winging it. But I will see you guys in my February wrap-up, which should be next week. My voice cracked for some reason. But other than that, speak yourself and love yourself. And I will see you in my February wrap-up video. Bye!